are going to discuss the topic finite state machines. A finite state machine is a 5-tuple representation Q, sigma, delta, Q naught and F, where Q stands for set of states present in the machine, sigma stands for input symbols, delta stands for transition function, Q naught is the starting state, and F stands for a set of final states. So a finite state machine is a 5-tuple representation Q, sigma, delta, Q naught and F, where Q stands for set of states present in the machine, sigma stands for the input symbols present in the machine, delta is the transition function over the machine, Q naught is the starting state, and F stands for the set of final states. Now we will see an example finite state machine. With 3 states, Q0, Q1 and Q2. And for this we will write the transition table. The transition table for the above finite state machine is the number of states present in the machine are 3, Q0, Q1 and Q2, and the input symbols over the machine are 0 and 1. And Q0 on state 0, on input symbol 0, it goes to state Q1. And Q0 on 1, there is no transition, so this is nil. And Q1 on 0, there is no transition, this is also nil. Q1 from 1, it goes to Q2. And Q2 on 0, it goes to Q2. And Q2 on 1 also, there is no transition, so this is nil. So this is called as the transition table for the finite state machine. And for this transition state diagram or for this machine, we can represent capital Q as set of states Q0, Q1 and Q2. Sigma means set of input symbols present. So there are 2 input symbols 0, 1, and the transition function. For this transition function, we can define the transition table like that, such as delta of Q0 on 0. That means Q0, when applied with 0, it goes to Q1. So the transition function is defined as delta of Q0 on 0, it goes to Q1. So this is called as the transition function. And for all the states and for all the input symbols, we can define such type of transition functions. And Q, sigma, delta and Q0 means it is the starting state of the machine, which is here also it is Q0. And final states. Here for this machine we have only one final state, which is Q2, which will be represented with double circle. So here the final state is only Q2, but we will represent it with set Q2 because a state may have more than one final states also. So this is the transition diagram and this is the 5-tuple representation for the above finite state machine. And for every finite state machine, we can check for the acceptance of the strings. That means what are the strings that can be generated from this finite state machine. From this machine, we can generate different types of strings like 0, 1. That means when applied with Q0, when applied with delta of Q0, when applied with 0, it goes to Q1. And delta of Q1, 1, it goes to Q2, which is a final state. That means with 0, 1, we can go to final state. So 01 is called as an accepting string of the machine.